What's up guys, Juggalo here. Today we're going to be desoldering this PCB off the MCP355 pump. It's pretty easy to do. I already got the contacts for the positive, negative RPM sensor as well, already taken out. Basically you hold the soldering iron over the little spot and just lift off on the wire and it came out pretty easily. So here it is, and let's get to desoldering it. Let me go ahead and zoom up on the shot. A little too close. Alright, it's pretty easy to do. Basically, either A, you can scratch off the contact right here, or another way is to just heat up the solder and lift up, and it's going to take a while. I can tell you that right now. So you just hold it and you let the heat gun do its job pretty much. And depending on how old the solder is, it might take a while. So you just wait for the solder to heat up. Or if you want, you can scrape it off too. But there you go. So just hold it until you see it start melting and then lift it up. And then just rub the soldering iron back and forth. So let me hold it right here. Okay, and it doesn't matter if you burn the PCB or anything like that, because it's already shot. Alright. And you guys can fast forward the video if you want or whatnot, it's up to you, but I'm just showing you what you do. And pretty much there's clips here holding a PCB, and what you're going to do after you get all the basically soldering joints out, let me get in the camera shot right here, you're just going to move this clip back and you're going to lift up. And it should pop right up like so. So I'm going to pre-stage that real quick, or try to anyway. If it pops back down, that's fine too, because we still got to work around this PCB and desolder it. So let me find a good place where I want to work. Alright, let me see. Okay, this place is already up where I started desoldering. So hold it there, just basically go back and forth on the two joints, and then you go back over here, hold it, okay, that's coming up a little bit, so I'll go on the other side. This does take some time. It's not going to be a quick fix, because basically you're reheating really old solder, it looks like. So I'm just going back and forth trying to heat up this solder, and basically as it's coming up, I'm lifting up on the PCB as it's heating up. And let me zoom out on the shot. There we go. Sorry about that, you couldn't see that for a couple seconds or a minute, whatever. But, and then here you're gonna basically go back and forth on the soldering joint again over here. And you guys are complaining about my videos. All I could say is make a video that's better than mine. So because I don't have a cameraman, I'm not paying anybody to do my camera work or whatever. So go ahead and hold that. Okay, that's melting. That's melting a little bit. So go ahead and see. Whoops! I accidentally burnt the crap on the table right here. Luckily, this is a piece of crap table anyway. It's garbage. Okay. Then you go on to the other side. Same deal. Gonna lift up while you're desoldering this. Okay, wipe out the excess crap off here. Okay, now we got some action going down. So I'm going to try to go back over here. See if it'll pop out real quick. Because if you break the PCB, it doesn't really matter. The thing that matters is if you break the copper points on here, and I'm just taking it up a little notch right here, moving them about where the clip is, so I have a little bit more room to lift up on the PCB. So if you didn't see that, I'm sorry, but it's pretty easy to do. You know, it doesn't take a genius to figure out how to just lift something up. So we're almost there, but not quite. And you're just basically going around and lifting up on here the whole time. So we have one side already close. And what you could do is just do this, and then you're basically melting the contact points off, or scraping the contact points off, which will be a little easier. So I'm just showing you another way to do it. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, doing the other side right here. You're just going back and forth with your soldering iron. Alright, we got one part done. I think the other part is right here. So I think I got it. I just need to do, basically you just lift it up. So let me make sure before I start yanking right away. And basically make sure you just go underneath here and you look. So it looks like we got 2 points still. It's right here. So I'm just heating them up. And then next, all I should have to do is just wiggle it back and forth. Just want to make sure I'm not gonna, you know, tear anything up, because that would be bad. So if you look here, see how the wires are already disconnected from here. So I think it's just 1 or 2 wires. It's right here. You can see exactly where it's holding it. It's right here. So go ahead and lift that up. So go ahead and I should be able to darn near close pull it out, and I'll be able to see where the wires are holding. See, we got a little bit more progress. See, it's now free floating, and now I can actually see where the wires are holding. And it looks like one right here and one right here. So okay, got one wire off, and I can go ahead and do this wire right here and scrape it back and forth, and voila, that's how you desolder a PCB off here. And here's the final product. Comment, subscribe, rate this video, click that like button. Guys, have a great day.